Tout ce qui fera disparaître ce régime est nécessaire. Tout à l'heure, il y a un journaliste qui me demandait est-ce que vous allez être triste si Khamenei meurt? J'ai dit ça va pas. Pour que je sois triste.
This is the nephew of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. He fled Iran because of his opposition to the regime and has been living in France since 1986. On Wednesday, June 18th, he said that despite not being a supporter of war, everything should be done to end his uncle's regime.
I am deeply sad, and I regret that it has come to this, and that there is a military confrontation between Iran and Israel. Of course, Iran is mainly responsible because the Islamic Republic has from the start wanted to expand in the region, and it's the Islamic Republic that first threatened the security of Israel. Ali Khamenei, like all dictators, will stay until the last straw, and no one can make him change his mind. Of course, if he changes his mind, his partisans will be the first ones to revolt. Not his opposition, but his partisans, because he promised to make Israel disappear. He promised to attack. And so he has to go all the way and not accept a peace deal, or a ceasefire, or sign agreements that he never wanted and he never will. Anything that makes this regime disappear is necessary. As I said, now that we are at this stage, it has to be done. But will killing Khamenei make the regime disappear immediately? That's another question. Because since this is a situation of war, the different fractions within the Islamic Republic will reunite together to counter the war, and their differences will not be visible. They will immediately choose someone to replace him. A while ago, a journalist asked me, "Will you be sad if Khamenei dies?" I said to myself, "Are you insane? Why will I be sad? That's crazy." But I did not laugh. I said, "No, you cannot be sad. Even if it is your father who is a dictator to that point, you can't be sad." Today, the internet is down. I wasn't able to contact people in Iran today. But until yesterday and the day before, we could speak, we could communicate with Iran thanks to the internet. In general, the Iranian people, based on what I've heard, they are happy because the end of the story is synonymous with the disappearance of the Islamic Republic. The sooner this is finished, the better. And it has to end with the disappearance of the Islamic Republic. Otherwise, it will be a really useless defeat in various ways. And as I said, I'm still afraid and I still think that this regime will take revenge, will oppress the people and will give problems, kill, imprison opposition, calling them spies or what have you. They've already done so and they can still do so.
Khamenei rejected Donald Trump's demand for unconditional surrender.
ملت ایران در مقابل جنگ تحمیلی محکم میسته، همچنانی که تا حالا ایستاده. در مقابل صلح تحمیلی محکم میسته. ملت ایران در مقابل تحمیل تسلیم هیچ کس نمیشه.